Hello, my name is Henri Le Barollet. I'm involved on the Decathlon platform for about 2 years, and the purpose of this video is to give you a global overview of what is behind Decathlon platform. Platform is a very trendy buzzword. We have here some examples of platforms that are successful as Uber, Airbnb, Vinted or BlaBlaCar. And before going deeper in what we are doing actually in Decathlon on the platform, let's take the time to understand what is a platform business model. So we have here two representations of business model. On the left side, we've got a traditional business model in which the offer of products or goods is produced by the company that owns the stock or the assets. So there's a limitation of this capacity to produce, limited by the capacity of the company. On the right, we've got a platform business model, which is quite different, as the platform company is in the middle between producer, which are externals, and consumers, and the platform company creates the links and interaction between producers and consumers. And of course, takes a part of the value while it is making these relations. I can take an example in the accommodation world. We've got, for example, Accor Hotel company, which is based on the traditional business model. Accor owns his hotels. And if in comparison, we can take Airbnb, which on the same kind of activity is a platform business model. And Airbnb is working with some hosts who produce the different accommodation locations and offer this offer to consumers. Companies based on a platform business model have the ability to scale very fast, faster than traditional models, if they succeed in having an offer proposed by producers in adequation with what are expecting consumers. So having this in mind, and as our sense is sport for the many, it raises some questions. Is it enough to stay and only on the product and to design, produce and sell super products? Shouldn't we become also a reference in the user's mindset in terms of sport practice? Other actors are about to do it, so that's what we are working on actually. After 18 months, this is a representation of the field of our exploration. We have one driver, 2 axes and 4 main topics actually on the platform. The driver, or the key word, is openness, because we're really opening ourselves to partners, to the outside world. Then 2 axes, one is transformation, other one in disruption, and 4 topics, and I will describe what are those 4 topics. The first topic, transformation, with 3 topics. It is linked to the product and to our actual business model. Actually, we are designer, producer and distributor of sport products. And we will continue to do this, but with the contribution of partners and users. And so it's behind this we've got 3 topics. The first one is co-creation, and then 2 topics linked to what we could call co-distribution. We've got affiliation and product marketplace. I will go just after deeper into these 3 topics. So this is the axis transformation, and then the second axis on the right is much more about disruption, as we are trying to address the user's needs, the user who want to practice and who want to have a sport experience, and one user wants to practice his sport. Of course, in some cases he needs a product, but he needs a place to practice. That could be a natural sport or a tennis field. He needs some advice. He needs maybe a coach to help him begin his sport. He needs to find some partners in the case of tennis or soccer, for example. And we have the target is to address these needs and to connect users to partners that will provide the service. So in this case, the partners will be sport clubs, coaches, sport professionals. And in this, on this axis, we are much more on a platform business model, as we are creating the links between sport users and partners, and we are in the middle playing the role of a platform. So let's make a focus on co-creation. Co-creation, it's about involving user experts in the design of our products in order to do better products. And co-creation, we'll do co-creation at all the different steps of the product life. So as you can see on the example, it's in some cases collecting insights from the users. We've got on the first slide on the right an example of interaction on a 3D model of a product on which users can make some advice and give some feedbacks. And it's also working with startup experts to solve some specific and very sharp technical issues. Now let's talk about product affiliation. Product affiliation, it's about allowing partners to sell our products on their channels. So the target is to make our offer even more accessible than today. As you can see on the different examples that you have, it's making accessible our products on their digital channels. You have two examples of two websites of clubs. On the left, it's a yoga and fitness club. On the right, it's an initiative from Canada with a soccer club. And we are giving this possibility to clubs to select a part of our offer and to display it on their own channels. Of course, if the user order a product, the product is managed by Decathlon, and the delivery is done by Decathlon. So affiliates are a way to increase the accessibility of our products and to develop our business. Of course, it's a win-win strategy. So the affiliates will have a commission on the sales that he will make with his own users. The third topic is the product marketplace. So product marketplace, it's allowing partners to sell their products on our channels, product that we will select, and the target is to have the best local offer. Marketplace, it's a digital marketplace, so the target is to transform or to make an evolution of our actual Decathlon.country websites to a marketplace model. The reason of this is to have the ability to, in some cases, to complete our own offer. In some cases, we have some holes in our offer. For example, for specific practice, if you want to practice stand-up paddle on the River Thames in London, you need some special gloves because it's cold in the winter, and that could be provided by a specific brand. Or in some cases, very innovative product like an electric scooter is product that we need to have in our offer to meet our users' expectations. So the answer to this is the marketplace model, in which the stock is held by the partner, and in which we have the ability to quickly decide to add some products provided by partners and to propose this offer to our users. The last topic is the most disruptive one. In this case, it's allowing partners to offer their service to sport users in order to make sport practice more accessible. As discussed previously, these partners will be club, coaches, sport professionals or passionate users. Actually, we've got 7 countries who are having major exploration on these topics. As you can see, there's a few examples here. In France, an example of how I can book a race, a running race through the platform, and the race is organized by a partner. In Hong Kong, we've got an example of making accessible sport courts to the Hong Kong population. And in Canada, we've got also an example of making accessible sport places and natural sport places to our sport users. One common functionality or denominator of this different exploration is finally we're giving the possibility to our sport users to find and book an activity, an event, a sports service. The main or major benefits or value creation between this strategy is developing sport practice. We're also increasing our sport user knowledge through the data that we will collect and the knowledge of the activities that a sport user is doing. And the final one, of course, is commission. If we are making the link and creating the relation between, for example, a sport user and a club to allow the booking of a tennis field, we will take at a moment a commission for making this link as it is based on a platform business model. We have seen the 4 actual main topics related to the platform: co-creation, product affiliation, product marketplace, and sport experience. But keep in mind that others may emerge, and we've got 2 topics on which we may have some new subject tomorrow. One is related to the economy of functionality, and we're thinking of proposing other ways to have a product, and not only buying a new product. It could be renting, sharing, Second Life. So there's a lot of initiatives on this topic of economy of functionality, and the other one is related to the monetization of our technical assets. So to be concrete, you know Google, which is monetizing Google Maps, which is a service quite useful. Maybe tomorrow, in the future, Decathlon could monetize the sport list, as there is no one in the world who is providing an international sport list. It could be us tomorrow, and it could be a way to create some value. A way to make a synthesis and to resume the target that we are progressively designing for Decathlon is this representation. You've got 2 parts. Today on the left, the actual model, which is based on an offer composed of mainly new products for which we hold the stock. It could be signed products or international brand products, but in both cases we hold the stock, and we make them accessible on physical and digital channels, what we call the omni-commerce. And on the right, we've got the future model based on an offer composed of products, not necessarily new products, and services. So in this part, we have signed products for which we will the stock will be held by us. Products provided by international brands, and they will hold the stock. Products provided by smaller brands, for example, the electric scooter, and they will again hold the stock. And the different kind of services, a tennis field, a fitness session, for example, provided by partners. And of course, there is no real stock in this case, but the stock will be held by the partners. So an offer composed of product and services provided by Decathlon and some partners, and we will make it accessible tomorrow through our Decathlon channels that we can call in this case a marketplace, as discussed previously. And we'll have also some other actors that will make accessible this offer, some sport partners and the case of affiliate. So I hope it's now clearer for you and that you want to join the community. Don't hesitate to share this video around you, and as you can see, you've got plenty ways to stay connected. See you soon. Bye-bye.